Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the final day of the second week of the Entei research event, and we're going to start off pretty strong with 12,303 sneaky snacking and 10 extra honey to go along with it, which is good. We're going to need it for that meal we're going to make here in just a little bit. 100 sleep points gives us 8,315 total. And for our daily lottery, we are going to pick up, let's see, what are we going to get? A small ingredient ticket. Very nice. We might also need to use that soon. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report. I am hoping that we get a natural spawning Entei. I did not use an Entei incense last night. I wanted to save it, particularly because there were a few comments, one in particular, I forget who it was, that mentioned that you don't need to be Master 19 to get the 3-star Entei if you use an incense. All you need is the amount of drowsy power required to unlock it. And since we're going to get a 1.5 times drowsy power boost from the Entei research event, specifically for tonight's research, if you have enough, it may be worth using that Entei incense to try to get that 3-star sleep style. I don't know that I would be like, yes, you absolutely have to do it. But if you do want that 3-star style, that's probably going to be the easiest way to get it, because getting to Master 19 takes a lot of work. So I'm sure most of us are not going to be able to get to Master 19. But we did get 5% dozing, 62% snoozing, and 33% slumbering, which is looking good for the snoozing type. Perfect. So that we get more fire types, which is fantastic. Okay, now let's see how this goes. Should have a pretty decent, I don't even know what my current strength is at. Was this 150, almost 153 million? Very, very short of that 153. 3 1-stars, 3 2-stars. So decent chance that we got a 1-star Entei, but definitely not the 2-star. Ooh, that's something we don't see very often. That little Absol down there. I think that's only the second time I've seen one. All right, so let's see. We've got Growlithe, Cyndaquil, Slowpoke, Jigglypuff, Vulpix again, another Growlithe, and an Absol. That does mean that there is a new sleep style around here somewhere. All right, the game didn't crash, so that's good. So what new sleep style did we get? Oh, that's different. Acrobatic flight sleep. Interesting. Upside down Togekiss. All right. And let's see. We still need the 2-star Togekiss. So not quite done with it yet. But all right. Okay, now it depends on who's hungry. Absol is hungry. Growlithe is hungry. Don't need a Growlithe though. Okay, let me look. Has the Vulpix been fed? No, it hasn't. Feel like we have to go for the Absol. Okay, so maybe this isn't the second time. I may have seen it 3 times then, because I have caught one, and then I guess I saw another one at some point along the way. We definitely need to try to catch this. It's super rare. I want it. We do have Blastoise for Coco, but it would not hurt to have an Absol to help out. And it's only going to take 2 biscuits to take it home. We just have to hope it doesn't get full, because that would be the worst. Come on. Don't get full. Good. Perfect. And we cleared a mission. Even better. We're going to clear a couple of missions today. Okay, cool. So we got the Absol. Interesting that showed up. Very happy about that. Growlithe was the only other hungry Pokemon. Vulpix. This is the last day of the Entei research event, and that's really the only time that Vulpix is going to be super helpful. If we go back to Taupe Hollow, we already have other fire types that will be more beneficial than a Vulpix that I would have to invest in. So I'm not super worried about catching one right now. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go, and I'll just catch one later. It's kind of the same with Cyndaquil. I would like a better one, but just in no rush to catch one now. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna take the Absol and head on back to camp. And let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. Definitely gonna send out the Absol candy this time around. I was almost gonna send out Vulpix, but Absol is so rare that I think it's better to send out Absol candy. And then we did pick up 60 more mains. Not as much as I would have liked, but still pretty decent. 5,797 research XP converted to dream shards with 10,160 dream shards. So just about 16,000 more dream shards. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. This is only the second one I've caught. Level 24 and quiet. Ooh, quiet. Ooh. For some reason, I feel like quiet's a bad thing. Hey, Cocoa apples. That's pretty good. I actually don't hate that. I kind of like that. That might be really good for desserts. It's gonna be a while because we got to get to level 60. But I do not dislike that. All right, let's see. What are we looking at for sub skills? Skill level up S. That's not bad. Skill trigger S. Also not bad. Helping speed. That's good. Sleep XP bonus. Come on, ingredient finder. Nope. Inventory up S. It's okay. Ingredient finding. Ooh, quiet is not bad. Quiet's actually pretty good. Ingredient finding up. XP gains down. The XP gains down is not super desirable, but it's not bad. This is an ingredient specialist, so that's going to be very helpful. Let's see. This is definitely turning out better than my other Absol, because I think that one was only like 20 something PR. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've even looked at it. But this is not looking bad. This is looking like it's actually going to be pretty good. I'm definitely going to keep it. Yeah, definitely going to keep it. And we're already at 24, so that's even better. Let's see what it turns out to be with the grand total PR. A 0% probability of finding a better one with XP gains down. I mean, maybe. What are the other possibilities? Rash? Yeah. Honestly, quiet might be the best nature for a ingredient Pokemon. It sucks because it does make it harder to raise them, but a lot of times you do want to activate their main skill. Oh, big dip at level 75. Sleep XP bonus gave us that big of a dip. That's rough. A lot of times you do want them to activate their sub skill, so I guess quiet might actually be the best one. Ooh, man, got brought down really bad. Really, inventory up S is that low at level 100 on an ingredient specialist? A single stage ingredient specialist at that? Like, I thought the inventory up would be very helpful for a single stage Pokemon that's an ingredient specialist, but maybe it just comes in too late. And by level 100, there are just a bunch of other things that would be better. I don't know. Anyway, a very nice PR, PR 69, not bad at all. Again, definitely keeping this one. Probably going to invest in it eventually, but for now, we're just going to hold on to it and just be happy with what we got, because it's actually a pretty good Absol. I'm happy with that one. I like the ingredient spread on it. The sub skills aren't the best, but they're definitely usable. All right, let's see what else we've got. We did get another medal. No new news. But we do have another medal. 240 fairy types. Jeez, that's a lot. For 20 more diamonds? Yes, please. And then for our community reports, let's see how things are looking. We have 46. Very nice, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 that doubled up, and I think 6 of them were Entei, so very good. Very good. With 17 mains, which means somebody was not level 5. There we go. There's one. Most level 5. One of them was not. Only 17 mains from community reports. It still feels like the amount of mains that we're getting from community reports is severely nerfed. But I don't know if there's any data to back that up or if that's just the way it feels. But let's go ahead and jump into the meat and potatoes. We need to definitely get a skill trigger, even though we don't need a skill trigger technically because it's Sunday, so our pot space is increased. But I do want to have a big boy breakfast. Let's collect all of that. We're gonna need them. Let's collect all of these. Let's go ahead and collect some more Dragonite candy. Dragonite? No, Dratini candy. Some more corn. And are we gonna get a skill trigger? No, no dice. No dice. That is not very nice. All right, but we can still make the Inferno Corn Keema Curry with 141 ingredients. Okay, so here's where we can be really fun and cheeky. We can throw in a bunch of these herbs because we don't need that much anymore. We can do, let's see. We need 27 each, which means I need 54 left over, which means I can use I can go up to 88 herbs. And that should leave me everything that I need for the rest of the day, because herbs are actually pretty good ingredient filler. Let's do 88. Still leaves me with 3 ingredients. With what I'm about to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this cocoa. Also good ingredient filler. And yeah, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. Probably could have just done 3 more herbs and been fine, but it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. 31,000, no extra tasty. That kind of sucks. 72,772 though. Unfortunately, we are max level, which means it's all wasted gains, but not wasted on Snorlax. That would have gone extra tasty. That would have been super nice. Super nice. That's not going to put us to Master 17, but it does put us just shy of halfway. How far do I need to get to Master 17? 1.795. Got a ways to go. Outside of an extra tasty today, definitely not making it. I could save my ingredients and get a head start on next week. Hey, there's more herbs right there. I should have just used them. Anyway, I could save my ingredients for next week, but I kind of want to just go out with a bang. So I think I'm just gonna push and see what we get. We are gonna get 15 diamonds for going to bed on time. We're gonna get 3 more small handy candies for giving out 15 biscuits, and then need to go use some candies. I really don't know what to use them on. It's kind of weird. I guess we can go ahead and start swapping around this team because we're no longer doing Entei prep. Got some things that I do want to collect and get stocked up just to kind of have an array of it. Nope, not you. A nice array of ingredients. We don't need you. The only problem is we don't have a good corn guy. We need a good corn guy. Unfortunately, the best one is this one, funny enough. We don't need Flareon on the team. So this covers sausage, milk and cocoa, corn, some more herbs. What else do I want? What else would be beneficial to have? Depends on what we get next week. If we get salad, what do we need? Oil? Yeah, probably oil would be good. I don't know if I even want Entei on the team right now, to be honest. If I'm just going for ingredients, I don't think Entei is going to help too much. I mean, it will give me an extra roll, but with only one fire type on the team, two technically, it's only going to be like well, it'd be ×5. That might work out. You know what? Yeah, we'll leave Entei on the team for now. Let's get some oil going. Entei does bring in a decent amount of oil too, so I think in conjunction with our old pal Toxicroak, get a decent amount of oil going. Let's go ahead and swap this team in. Let's get them up and running. And we need to use 262 candies. And I'm thinking, with the event that we know we're going to get eventually, Suicune is going to happen. I think that maybe this is the one we invest in, because that'd be super helpful. When the Entei event rolls around, we might as well do it now. Jeez. No. Hold on. Cancel. I need to double check. Okay, yeah. It's not actually going to use as many dream shards as I thought. I thought we were about to use... I keep forgetting that it shows you what you have left. I thought we were about to use 223,000 dream shards for this level up, but we're not. We're only going to use about 43,000-ish, 43.5, somewhere around there. So that's not that bad. And ultimately, this Blastoise is going to continue to do very well for us. It's already done very well for us. I use it all the time, especially on dessert weeks. So I don't think this is a bad investment. We'll use it whenever the Suicune event rolls around. It's very, 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 very good. Yeah, there's nothing else for me to really put into it at this point, other than getting it to level 50, but that would just be a use of resources that we don't need to do for any particular purpose other than because I want to. So I think we're just going to leave it as is. And then if it's not level 50 by the time the Suicune event rolls around, then we'll get it to level 50. But I don't think it's super necessary to do right now. We're only using the candies just to get the extra mains and the extra diamonds. Oh, wrong one. So, yeah, that's really the only reason to use the mains. Or not the mains, the candies, and invest in that Blastoise at this point is for the mains. We have 763 of them. I believe I already have. Yes, I already have an Entei incense, so I can't buy another one. One thing I do want to check. Let's see. So for the Entei incense, to get the 3-star sleep like I was talking about earlier, it's 262,428,000 drowsy power to get or to even have the potential of the 3-star. So let's see. Let's double check. The exchange does last until Thursday, so that's good to know. So we don't have to spend our mains right now. Right now, we have until Thursday. I do want to see. Just want to double check. Yes. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I saw 1.5 and I thought that's what I was looking for, but that was not what I was looking for. On the second Sunday of the event, June 2nd, which is today, drowsy power will be multiplied by 1.5. So that means that currently by 1.5, I don't even have enough. Cool. I do not have enough. Even if I used an Entei incense, there is no guarantee. Like, I wouldn't even have enough to get the 3-star currently. So let's see. We need 262,428,000 or 262,428,000, which means, let's see. What is oh, how do we do math? It's way too early to do math. What do we need? How do we figure out the number we need to make that work? Is it dividing it by or multiplying it by 0.67? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Let's figure it out. We're going to figure it out together, live and in person. So if we have 107, whoa, no, go back. Go back. I accidentally hit the wrong button. This is the number I want. Give me the number. I don't know how to operate a calculator. Anyway, 175,826,760. Multiply that by 1.5. I am so angry right now. This calculator hates me. Okay, multiply by 1.5. 263,740,140. Okay, so it's not exactly right, but it's close enough. It will give you enough for the 3-star. So you need at least 175 million drowsy power before the 1.5 times multiplier, which means your strength, if you get a 100 sleep score, your strength needs to be the number that we see up here at the top needs to be 1,758,000. Or no, 1,750,000 at least. 175,000. Let's make sure this math works out correct before I say for sure. Yes, that will give you just enough. If you have at least 1,750,000 strength and you get a 100 sleep score, you will have 262,500,000, which is just enough to get the 3-star sleep unlocked. If you want to go that route and use the incense to try to get that 3-star Entei. I think for me personally, like getting the 3-star Entei is nice for the sleep decks, but ultimately, I don't know if I would go for it just to get that 3-star, because eventually you will get that 3-star. So maybe it's better to hold on to your Entei incense and use it down the road when you have a much higher rank. But it's entirely up to you. Now is going to be the easier time to get it, I would think. But if you're patient, you can get a much higher rank on your own if you're patient and wait a while. But you just don't really know how long that's going to be. And if you want that sleep style, that's a potential way to get it, to use that Entei incense tonight if you have at least 1,750,000 strength. Me, I may not have that. I think with the team that I've got now building ingredients, it's all going to be based on what happens with my meals. So if I get an extra tasty, then I might get it. If not, probably won't have enough strength. That said, today is going to be an interesting day. Part of me wants to use one more Entei incense just to try to get a better one. But I don't know, man. I really don't know on what to do with this Entei hunt. I kind of want to try to get one more for a shiny as well, but I don't know if I want to spend the mains and these precious resources, because mains don't seem to be very prevalent this time around. So I don't know if I really want to do that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I do know that I want that main skill seed, so if I buy that, that only leaves me with 413 mains left. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that, because then I don't know. This Entei event, the event is nice, but it just has not been very lucrative for me. I found an okay Entei. Not as good as the Raikou that I found, but I guess I should just be happy that I at least have one good legendary beast. Can't always get a good one of all of them, I suppose. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, before I ramble on any longer, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. That is going to be all from me today. I'm going to try to maximize my strength and see what happens. May or may not use that Entei incense, haven't decided yet, but that's kind of where we're at. So wrap it up there. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my content and you want to see more. I do have more Pokemon content coming along the way. I'm currently recording some other stuff that I have planned for when we do hit the 1,000 subscribers. I do have a special treat that I'm working on for that. So if you want to help me get to 1,000 subscribers and see what that special treat is, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. And that said, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.